Aquarius, like, I feel like you have some questions, right? There's some questions about moving forward. There's a resolution about, like, okay, something something needs to be a little bit cleared up. So if you go from these rocky waters to more of a calmer mindset. So that's what that represents. It does look like there's some messages or progress or good news coming towards you. Also, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, January readings are open, so you could go ahead and click in the description box below where it says book a reading, and I'll take you to my website. We have Judgment. There's a huge wake-up call. There's a big awakening coming in with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So the Seven of Wands in the reverse can... you could be feeling like a bit... like something here could have destroyed your confidence or felt very overwhelming due to something here. Maybe not your confidence, but maybe the connection overall as to why there's a huge awakening. Okay, so let's see. This is interesting to see the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Because when you have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, there's like a denial, there's like some denial or a breakup or like defensiveness. So I feel like you guys are still on edge with somebody. Ooh, but hey, you have the Emperor. Somebody here is like, I've learned the lesson. I want to close out this chapter with the world. Okay, so the Eight of Wands is the challenge. Like, it's hard to progress, but things may progress. Okay. There does need to be a lot of work done in communication, whoever this may be. But I do see the Six of Cups where somebody is thinking about you a lot here, Aquarius, a lot. But there is a pause. There's a pause. I feel like you are more of taking on this Emperor role. And somebody here is like, I feel like your defenses are up because there's a lot that has occurred between you and this situation. And it even looks like you're pretty much single here with the Nine of Pentacles, with the Magician. There is like a want, like maybe, like it looks like you may be moving on to something new for a lot of you guys as you are more taking on something. There's still a lot of delays and progress, but there's also a lot of thinking in somebody's mind about you, but things are at pause. Okay. Again, it could be some interference going on. What is this, Emperor? Okay, looks like you have a lot of choices or options here. There may be a little bit of not feeling enough, or feeling like these people that you're dealing with are enough. I feel like something in this energy, somebody had to close something out. They may be having financial struggles or just not as committed to really something here within your energy. But they try to appear to be something that they're not. The Six of Coins is like, this is a very one-sided connection. So the only thing you can do, I feel, is kind of move on and open your heart to move forward to something that's better for you. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You may have dealt with a person who is very cold, that created illusions, that was, kind of had these narcissistic characteristics, can be very cold, can be very mean, can be very hurtful with their words, very victim mentality, like it's all your fault, it's not my fault, and that's where the one-sided connection came from. And I feel like they're closing out this chapter on their end because you're no longer giving them the opportunity. So there's something here where you either find out and it kind of helps you have this awakening where your defenses are up and you're no longer in denial of what is happening. You are seeing things very, very clear. Yeah, it looks like you have closed out this chapter in the past and may have gone to someone new. For some of you guys, maybe talking to somebody new or someone that feels like much more fulfilling for you than this other person. Things have already been revealed with this energy here. Whoever this may be with the moon card, they feel that you may have even moved on already, to be honest. And their actions is like they still have love for you. They still care for you. There is like a lot of feeling not enough though. It's like this person made you feel unworthy and unloved in some way because of their behavior, but they can't help but to still have this connection because maybe of past history with you here, but too much has been revealed, I feel, to where it feels like now like things are like moving on from each other. Yeah, the Hangman is coming in the near future, and the Ten of Swords. There's some type of acceptance coming in about a certain connection. And I feel it's you guys both, I feel like you know what you have to do, and then this person, because of how this person behaves. Okay? And it feels like you've already learned this lesson. You've already like know how this is going to play out. And it's like maybe for some of you guys have given this a try many, many times, but it still ends up the same. So I do feel like you have this, the world is here because it's like closing out, so you can start something new to move forward on this chariot to more success. And you're very focused and disciplined to get to your dreams. And then we have the Three of Wands. Okay. And the Eight of Wands. So there does look like there may be some type of like communication coming in where somebody wants to make amends, but it feels like there is like losing faith within this connection because this person doesn't bring a lot of stability. They do look at you as this beautiful Empress energy, who you are as an individual, but it's like we have this king and queen here, and it's very hard to have that stability within the connection. But it's like it's very small how this person, yeah, we even have the Devil. There seems like there has been a lot of lies, maybe even third parties involved or interferences. But at the same time, it's like you're not here to force anything regardless. Okay? You guys could have both already moved on with other energies from what I'm seeing here, Aquarius, but from what I'm seeing with you, it's like I don't see you giving this person another chance, like another go around. I see you completely just, like I saw enough, and I've had multiple awakenings with this, and I cannot unsee or trust what you feel, but it's like someone you have a history with. Yeah, this person misses you. They miss the connection you guys have. They want to reach out to you. Somebody here is planning on reaching out to you. They feel terrible for ever hurting you, okay? And you are always on their mind. They're always thinking of you here, Aquarius. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, sometimes when you deal with a past person, or you have children, or you were married or engaged to somebody here, or just had a really strong connection with the past, it's not going to be that easy to get over anybody. You know, it's always going to be lingering, and that's why it's like important to make amends. So, from what I'm seeing, you have a chance to have other connections if you're wanting it. I made the wrong turn, and honestly, the grass wasn't greener over there. Magnet, I keep being drawn back to you, and I can't explain why. Karma, my life is falling apart, and I'm struggling. Big happy changes are coming when you least expect it, and the feelings I have for you overwhelm me, so I run away to process them. Feels like somebody here wants to communicate, but it's like you're not, I feel like you're just kind of pretty much over how this person behaves. And I honestly feel like you are moving on. Yeah. I feel our passion is gone and many things frustrate me about you. These are triggers. Judge. I felt my thoughts, feelings, and emotions were being judged by you. This could be their triggers. I felt out of place in a sense of not belonging. So this person could be feeling like they just have no say-so. They have no... There's nothing that they like, and I feel like with the passion and everything, that could be gone, but they can't help but to reminisce and think about you because if you guys had a lot of history together, okay? They still care about you very, very deeply, which is completely understandable, especially if you've been with this person for a while. Dang. But I'm seeing new love coming in for you, though. Like with this Knight of Cups, you may be dealing with somebody who you're moving on to, or meeting other people. There's just too many delays with this person and the outcome. It's like they're still not being completely honest. And I feel like that's where the outcome is like, nah, I can't keep doing this. So it's like someone you can't just keep repeating over and over again. Spiritual counseling. I like this. This is really beautiful. These are your messages from your angels. Sensitivity to physical events. So earth empathy. And wait for someone special. Spirit's like, yeah, wait for someone special. Trust that you have enough. Trust you are enough. You are very beautiful energy. And Spirit is just saying, like, wait for that special person. You will find them. They have a special relationship for you. And you are being counseled by Spirit. There may be some, you're sensitive to like shifts of energies or when someone's off or however, but I just feel like you're no longer, wanting something that is going to continue to keep happening. It's just like there's really no change coming from someone here. It is very frustrating, and you can see that. Your advice here is check in, soar, and manifest. This is absolutely beautiful. So when you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in with how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier, excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. We also, hello. You're being called to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. And you're always manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking, so you'll attract into your life exactly what you're wanting. So Aquarius, this is your reading here. I do hope that this did help and bring some clarity. I do see a lot of you guys moving forward to what you want. And there's going to be a certain energy, if you do have maybe multiple energies that feel like this about you, but they just can't, you're a very unique person, and especially if you have a lot of history with this person, it's not going to be that easy for maybe for you, you're like, okay, I have these awakenings, or maybe for this person, it's like, if only. I feel like there's a lot of, regret, and a lot of, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, but it looks like a lot of things you have learned, like the cycle already completed, like you already know how this goes within this connection. That's why I feel like you're taking that leap of faith and moving more forward towards what you want.